ஆயுர்வேதம் ஒரு பொக்கிஷம் நம் ஆயுள் நீட்டக்கும் அற்புதம். டாக்டர் ஸ்ரீவர்மாஸ்.
See, I have already completed 10 Padayatras covering more or less 6,000 kilometers. Every time when I undertook a Padayatra, that was for a principle, for a purpose, to reach a goal. The first Padayatra which I undertook in 1986, when diamonds and jewels in the famous Vaishnava temple, Mahara Nedum Kulaikadar Alayam, it was robbed. Some dacoits have entered in the midnight and they have taken away all the jewels of the temple which was kept for hundreds of years. For that purpose, for that, I took Dr. Kalaignar to visit the temple because the whole village full of Brahmin families, 108 Brahmin families were living. I took Dr. Kalaignar into the temple. He visited all the inner areas of the temple where the jewels were kept. He saw it, and the Brahmin family ladies and the elders, they requested him to pressurize the then government to take serious police action and find out the culprits and get back to us the jewels of the temple. For that, after some days, I proceeded my first Padayatra from that Tendiruperi village. In that Padayatra, the Brahmin ladies, the sisters of the Brahmin families, they also walked along with me. That was my first Padayatra. That ended in success. After a few days, the police found out the dacoits and got back all the jewels. That was my first Padayatra. And then in 1994, I took my Padayatra right from the confluence of 3 seas that is called Kanyakumari. From there, from the seashore, after visiting the Mahatma Gandhi prayer hall, I proceeded against the corruption of the then government, ADMK government, and create an awareness among the people. And I did not walk straight away towards the capital of the state, Chennai. Up to Madurai came from south to north. Then I took my Padayatra long through Ottanjatharam, Palani, Udumalapettai, Pollachi, Coimbatore, then from Coimbatore to Salem. In a roundabout way, I went and reached Chennai on 15th September, birthday of Anna. In between, what happened? In the parliament, the bill which was enacted by the then government to give more than 50% to the backward classes and Dalits, which was put a seal by the Supreme Court, 50%. To circumvent that bill was adopted in the Tamil Nadu Assembly and it was passed in the Lok Sabha. Then it was about to be passed in the Rajya Sabha. When I heard the news in the All India radio, when we were walking, I stopped the Padayatra in which more than 4,000 people participated. Thittuparai, a place called Thittuparai, there I stopped them. If by one vote the bill is defeated, that will be a jolt on social justice. Therefore, I rushed to Bangalore from Thittupalli by car. Early morning flight, I went to Delhi and participated in the debate in the Rajya Sabha. I voted in support of the bill. The bill was passed. And there was an incident in the Padayatra. Then the Sterlite, which will destroy the farmlands, agricultural life and fishermen, I took Padayatra to create an awareness against Sterlite Industries of Vedanta Group owned by Anil Agarwal. When Kerala planned to demolish Benikuk Dam in Mullai Periyar, I took 4 Padayatras from Madurai to Kambam Kudalur and created awareness in all the villages. Therefore, at one point of time, lakhs and lakhs of people gathered in Kambam. One Jayaprakash Narayan, a valiant youth, committed self-immolation, and I rushed him to Apollo Hospital in Madurai, but after 3 days he passed away. But that Benikuk Dam was protected finally by the court also. If the dam is destroyed, people living in the temple city of Madurai, they will not get good drinking water. So, for a purpose, public purpose, I took the Padayatra. Then, in Kaveri Delta, 2 things. One is Meghadathu Dam, the Karnataka government is planning to raise. If they raise the Meghadathu Dam, the balance water which is coming from Kamini and Krishnaraj Sagar towards Mettur Dam, it will not come. So we will not get a drop of water. So the entire Kaveri Delta will become a desert like Ethiopia. I went village by village and propagated to create an awareness to support the cause of fight to protect the Kaveri Delta. And then again, against the proposal of methane gas, shale gas in the Kaveri Delta, I participated in many agitations. I filed a petition in the tribunal, and I also covered the villages by the Padayatra, the people. Then against the neutrino project, this will destroy the entire Theni district, and that will damage both the dams, our dam, Pennyquick, Kerala's dam, Idiki. Both the dams will be destroyed. I went and met the then Chief Minister Umanchandi, the present Chief Minister Binarayi Rai, and the then living Marxist top leader Achyutanandan. They said, we will also support you against this neutrino project. I filed a writ petition in the Madurai bench of Madras High Court. I argued for 3 hours and I got the stay in 2015. Today, 2026. More than 15 years, which proposal was called by Mr. Narendra Modi as my dream project. Small fellow, I am a small fry. But I was able to stop that through my struggle and my arguments in the High Court. So that is stopped. When I undertook the Padayatra from Madurai, the present Chief Minister, Honorable Stalin, he came to congratulate and commence the Padayatra, and a flag of three symbols. The symbols of the Chola Empire, Pandya Kingdom, Chera Empire, tiger, fish, and arrow, bow and arrow. These symbols were imprinted in a flag. Mr. Stalin handed over to me, and I started my Padayatra. But a tragedy suddenly did strike. Our youth wing deputy secretary, Ravi, in front of the dais, he poured petrol somewhere, some distance away, and came and lit fire. The fire rose up to 10 feet. I had the shock of my life. We took him to the Apollo hospital. Third day, he died, passed away. But the neutrino project has been stopped. But a precious life we have lost. So the Padayatras, all the Padayatras, and very important Padayatra after my release from Pota prison, where I was detained for 19 months. The Padayatra I undertook from the banks of Tamraparni in Tirunelveli. Choose a route. In which route I did not undertake Padayatra previously. I chose a route like that. Karaikudi Pudukkottai, and then Nagapattinam Thiruvarur, Nagur, Karaikal, Pondicherry, Karaikal. Likewise, this Padayatra to bring communal harmony, to eradicate the caste classes and religious classes which cause bloodshed. Therefore, what I am raising the slogan, let us live like brothers and sisters, Hindus and Muslims, Hindus and Christians. Let us live in communal harmony. Otherwise, our future generation will get totally spoiled. The atmosphere will become the atmosphere of bloodshed. Even when Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated, bloodshed took place throughout North India, but in Tamil Nadu, people lived in harmony peacefully because of Thandai Periyar and Arinyar Anna. They have been preaching the social harmony and communal harmony and brotherhood. So that purpose was served. Then I took a Padayatra against the evils of intoxication due to liquor and drugs. This time also I have specifically mentioned drug abuse has become a biggest menace and threat to the younger generation, particularly the student community. Drugs, even a stamp paper, that will be a drug. They put it on the tongue. After some minutes, they forget everything. They don't realize. They become beasts. That is why 4 fellows who have taken drugs raped brutally a young girl in Coimbatore, and she was torn into pieces like that. Even the school children, the drugs have penetrated now. Women's college, drugs have penetrated. Girls' secondary high school, there also. So they don't understand the evil effects. Their life will be very short. They will live another 10 or 15 years. All the internal organs will get totally destroyed. And their behavior will become beastly behavior. Therefore, now Punjab, which was hailed as the state of sports and agriculture, now the state has become the state of drugs, Punjab. Tamil Nadu should not become another Punjab. Therefore, I have made an appeal to the government also. Honorable Chief Minister has mentioned about it when he participated in the inaugural event in Trichy. I would make a request that the government should bring strict legislation which will provide rigorous imprisonment for more than 10 years whoever possesses drugs, and whoever distributes drugs, they should be also punished for 10 years. And those who are also become addicted to the drugs, they take it, they should be also punished. Such stringent legislation is the need of the hour. I have made this request to the present government.